birth. Give me light, give me life, keep me free from birth. Give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. My Lord. Welcome back, everybody, to JB Breaks Free. The drought, the streak is over. I thought about all you terribly. I missed you all. If you stuck around, thank you. I was just really trying to grow my hair out, get this nice little gray afro going. But, things have been good. I've been doing okay. A couple slip-ups on the way. I had a minimalism relapse. I started finding all these things, my hometown memorabilia, and I had a few $100s sitting in my second checking account, and I'm like, why the heck not? I think, I like the idea. I don't know what I like, being a part of a community. Maybe that's why I want some blues records. Part of me thinks if I'm not going to be doing a lot out and about, maybe I should just collect blues records, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. But I want to tell you that I made $72 on my day off today. I had fun doing that. Sometimes I wonder, what am I doing? Why? But it's fun. I enjoy it. It takes pressure off of my life. What else am I going to do, really? I probably could do some workouts. But that kind of ties into a question, maybe the most frequent question I get as a server at my restaurant. And it kind of takes a little piece of my soul every time that I hear it. But it's, what else do you do? What else do you do? This isn't enough. It's got to be something. And most people do, right? I mean, teachers can be waitresses or waiters on the weekend. Waiters and waitresses can do this or that. Everyone kind of has a little bit of a side hustle. I know most firemen have side hustles, right? I don't know. I saw that on a TV show the other day. But it seems to be that they do, at least in my own time. But what else do you do? Because waiting tables is not enough, right? So I got that question again this weekend, and I thought about it just before I started this video. So what else do? I make $72 on my day off. I do that. I was going to mow a lawn today, but I wanted to come talk to you instead, and I kind of had a busy morning, and I'm going to list a bunch of stuff for sale. That's some other things that I do. My house is a bit of a mess right now that my wife puts up with. I got sneakers, I got records, I got bubble wrap in boxes, got a record player. I just got crazy things to sell. A bunch of 78 RPM records. I ended up about an hour from home one day. Got a few records. I asked this lady about 78s because I'm into blues 78s right now. The 78 RPM records, the blues from the 20s and 30s, the really expensive and rare kinds. I was just watching two on eBay. A Black Patty, that's the label. It's one of the rarest labels in the world. There's only a few known in existence. I happened to look on eBay today, and yesterday it was at $2,000. And I'm texting my wife. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, I might get these. I don't know what answer I'm searching for from her. Yes, or you better shut the heck up. And then I saw Blind Willie McTell. Check out Blind Willie McTell, Writing Paper Blues. You can find the song for free on YouTube. And that was sitting at $500. And I'm thinking in my head, I'll pay $4,000 for that Black Patty, and I'll pay $800 for that Blind Willie McTell. Then I started reading the descriptions a little bit more, and they had hairline cracks and some storage warp. I don't know what that meant, but warp and records to me do not go hand in hand. So I decided to pass and go do errands instead. The Black Patty ended up selling for $8,400. I was watching it at $2,000. The Blind Willie McTell ended up selling for $1,500. I was watching it while I was at $500. I was willing to go about $800-900 on Blind Willie, maybe about $4,000 on that Black Patty. I'm glad I didn't. I do maybe want to collect blues records at some point, but those were not for me. So what else do you do, Jay? What else do you do? Well, I'll give you my April and May side hustle income reports. I should carry these around with me. And when somebody asks me at the restaurant, what else do you do? I can hand them this sheet. In April of 2024, Instacart, I made $419.13. In May 2024, Instacart, I did $328.07. April mowing, I made $80. In May mowing, I made $160. And now remember mowing, because we're going to keep talking about that. Could be my new side hustle. Flipping items. In April, I had $262 worth. Flipping items in May of 2024, $1,119. I think that was in response to my minimalism relapse. I got some stuff in. Didn't make me happy. Didn't really even want them anymore. Still trying to sell some of that stuff, but what I did do was get rid of it. Reignited a passion in me to get rid of the records that I was hanging on to, and really motivated me to get selling. So I made $1,919 in profit. That's not even just sales profit in May 2024. Survey Junkie 0 in April. Survey Junkie in May 2024 is $5. Uber Eats 0 in April. Uber Eats $14.47 in May. Fetch app, where you scan receipts, $5. Fetch app $5 both months. Spark in April, I did $669.18. And Spark in May, I did $1,016.22. My April side hustle total would equal $1,435.31. If I were to times that by 12, it would be $17K, just a little bit over. My May 2024 side hustle total was $2,547.76. If I were to times that by 12, it would be $30,573.12. So what else do I do as a waiter? I should hand that over. But I guess people can get curious. We had 10 days off from service in late May till June 6th. It was basically Sunday before Memorial Day up until Thursday, June 6th, which was just this past week. I was a little rusty going back for about the first hour Thursday. I didn't even really want to go back after 10 days, and I think that's normal. But man, I like doing things on my own. I like being my own boss, and that's where I think maybe lawn mowing could come into. We'll chat more about it. It was a good week overall. I was happy I was back. Everything went well. It was nice to make some money. All 3 days were pretty good. Friday got a little hectic in the kitchen, and that's where I heard George Harrison's "Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth." And I ran to get a private moment in my phone, and I jotted the song title down. I came home the next day and looked up the chords, and it was something that I could manage to play. It's a stressful time sometimes when you're trying to fire food and there's 30 tickets in there, and it can get crazy. But what else do I do? Man, I love a good ramp up. I love a ramp up to nursing, which I didn't necessarily complete. I love a ramp up to real estate. I didn't complete the course. Still open to me, I guess. For some reason, I ran into this person at Wegmans, and they said their husband was making stupid money, like landscaping and mowing lawns. And I get home, and I ask my wife, why can't I do this sort of thing? And she goes, you do a lot of other things, which is probably the truest thing that she can say. And maybe that's the answer that I can give people when, what else do you do? Well, I do a lot of other things, as seen in my May and April side hustle income reports, but I want to do a little bit more because it's fun for me, and I like a good ramp up. I have an appointment tomorrow at 7 a.m. at U-Haul to put a hitch on my Nissan Rogue. I just got this thing that will attach to the hitch. It's not a utility trailer because I'm not the greatest driver in the world. I not great at backing into places, especially with a trailer. I'm scared of that, and we're going to talk a little bit about fear later. But my plan is I'm going to get that hitch. Then I'm going to put this thing that goes on the hitch, and it has a ramp down so I can push lawnmower up onto this thing and close it in there. And I'm going to go around with a push mower, a weed whacker, a blower, and whatever. And I'm going to print out 500 flyers from Vistaprint. And I'm going to have my picture on them. And an instant quote that just says kind of what I do. And I'm going to put them on door hangers. And I'm scared to do that. We're going to keep talking about fear coming up again. Fear, fear, fear. It's not fear that I fear. I'll tell you what it is. So I'm going to do that. I'd like to finalize those door hangers today. I'm going to get going, see what happens. I mean, I'm getting paid. Right now I do one lawn and I get paid $40 for it. I know 30, 40 is about the minimum I've seen. Man, if I could do 4 lawns, for $160, that would be great. Man, if I could do 10, 20 times 40, 50 times 40. There's a lot of people that are their own bosses as a solo entrepreneur in mowing. And I know, and we've talked about on this channel, that my restaurant will not be around forever. What else am I going to do? I'd like to get some efficient lawns going around. And I love a good ramp up. Can I succeed? I think there was a Steve Jobs quote that said, real artists ship. That means they get the stuff done. They get their work done and it's for sale and they put it out. They don't just talk about it and they don't just be about it. They put it out, and I got to put myself out there and do something new. And when's the last time you did something new? Do something new today. Do something new this week. Do something new this weekend. And quit being so fucking scared, Jay. Quit being so scared. What are you afraid of? Got to fall in love with losing to win. Michael Jordan said, I missed so many clutch shots, so many shots in my life, and that's why I succeed, because he wasn't afraid to take the shot and to win. You can't hit everyone, but it's not losing that we fear. What do we fear? Judgment. That's what we fear. Maybe judgment from what people are going to think that we look like or act like, or that we're actually doing this. Or what else do you do on top of being a waiter? Maybe it's judgment that you want to be a waiter. I want to be a lawnmower at this point, or a real estate agent. What else do I fear? Fear of failure? No, I fear the judgment. So stop caring what other people think. How many people does it really matter what other people think? And if you don't care what other people think, which is something that we can't control anyways, so why are we worrying about it? You will be happy. And that's what it's all about. Is it about a $100,000 job and not being happy? Or is it about, making $18,000, $20,000 on the side of being a part-time waiter, which I'm lucky enough that I make some good cash there, and being happy? It's not losing we fear. Do not be scared. Get over that judgment. Get over that fear. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to hand out door hangers and hopefully get a few. And it's going to take time. I realize that. I think it's like 1% to 2% return on door hangers. So 500,000. If you put them out there at 10 cents a piece, who knows what could happen. And is happiness one of the luxuries in life? I just want to finish off this by saying, what 6 luxuries in life do you have these? Time. Time for what? Time with your family, with your friends. Time to do the things that you enjoy. Time to work on yourself. Time to work out. Time to chill. Time to side hustle. Time to learn new things. What about health? That's such a luxury in life. A quiet mind. I don't know what's up in here. Thankfully, not too much. It can get going a little bit, but most days it's pretty quiet. A slow morning. It's nice. Man, I love a good peaceful morning. The ability to travel in a house full of love. All luxuries in life. Break free from the things that are holding you back from those luxuries. And what other luxuries can we add to the list? I missed you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Today's an amazing day because I was not fearful of putting this video out. I just did it. And thanks for always supporting me and checking in while I was gone. Break free.